You know, it's like in basketball what they say. Sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Pistol formation with Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
2nd and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll run with Mitchell. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. One more time with Mitchell. He slams it in there, and he is in. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So they'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own
complete. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The throw here is complete, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Let's go now.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it second down and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Lambert Smith, touchdown Browns.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And they will finally run him down. It's a big one for the Ravens. An even 40 yards.
First down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jackson. On the run to the right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards.
Set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Okay, break.
They'll look to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Here we go. 65, Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll get this out wide. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Cleveland. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Browns move back to within 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Tight ends here on 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Back to throw, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. That is caught. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
70 Lions. Here we go, set.
He's in. Smith, touchdown, Browns. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt still to come. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action now. Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the pistol. Jackson ready. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready! Ready! Yes, sir! Hey, hey!
That's Harrison in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Again, it's Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle.
And he'll get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Ravens.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. It's Sampson to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
He'll get this out to the left flat. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Going up top. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. First down, it's Mitchell. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. A design run here with Jackson. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
There's that man again. Another catch. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Browns first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4. at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
70, half the 60, half the 60.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And the Browns are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First down.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Browns. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Mitchell. Into space. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will score. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown Ravens. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
On the set. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 31, here is second and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 15. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
12 yards to
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cleveland.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Bring it. Here we go. Here we go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 5.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
19, 18. Hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Back to the air following that pick 6. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dylan Sampson was the man he was trying to hook up with there. And that will lead to a second down.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
13
Another
yards.
catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take possession. It's Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Hey, middle. What? 180. 13.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, here's Mitchell. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking third and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. This is first and 10.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11, 19, target.
Back to the air once more on second down. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Check smash, check Mustang 19, target.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And he will score again. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Browns. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
That's Harrison in motion. On the ground, here's Mitchell. He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
Browns 39.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Inside the 10, it is close. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. He'll let one go down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Again, it's Jackson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game.